Hey, what is up guys, this is Yusuf here from Tech Droids and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And today I'm taking over my favorite or the top 5 best CPU coolers under 50 bucks, which you can get for 2017. If you're building a PC and you want external cooler under 50 bucks, you might consider one of these. So drop a quick like. All the parts mentioned in this video, or all the coolers mentioned in this video, will be linked to Amazon US in the description below. So check them out, and if you buy from my links, it gives the channel a small kickback. And that's been it. So that's it for the intro, so let's get to the video. Now, why would you need a CPU cooler? Why would you need external CPU cooler? You get a stock Intel fan or AMD Wraith cooler when you buy a new CPU. So why do you need to spend the extra money and get a CPU cooler? So it can be for two reasons. Either your CPU is getting too hot and your stock cooler just isn't cutting it, you're just putting too much load and it's becoming too noisy or too hot for you, and it's not good for your longevity of your system. And another reason it can be is for overclocking. So if you have an overclockable CPU and you want to overclock it and make sure it stays cool, you would need any one of these CPU coolers. So that's the reason. And there are two types of coolers, air and liquid. We have both in this list, yes, under 50 bucks. So with that being said, let's get started with the list. At number 5, we have the Deep Cool Ice Blade CPU cooler, the 200M model. This thing comes with the Core Touch technology, which has a better contact with the CPU and the heat pipe surface. It comes with 2 heat pipes and 292mm fans, and retails for about 28 bucks. And this is as cheap as I would suggest you go, because yes, I do agree there are even cheaper coolers out there in the market, which are retailing for about 15 bucks, 17 bucks, $20, but those are not going to be any better than your stock Intel heatsink or something that comes with your CPU. So I'd suggest you should not go for that, or if you really want to spend that, just continue using that stock cooler. But this is as cheap as you can go. Deep Cool is known for their coolers, and this retails for 28 bucks and should be a good pick if you're in the budget and your budget is very low and you want a CPU cooler. Next up, at number 4, we have something really similar to the last one. It's the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. Now this is a legend in this CPU cooler game. You might have seen me use this in my builds, as well as some other people you have seen on YouTube have used this cooler. This is a classic and it's famous for its quality and its price to performance ratio. It has 120mm fans and 4 heat pipes, which spread across the heat, and the heat is dispersed really well. It retails for about $29.99. Should do the job for any build. Even overclocking is possible on this cooler. So if you want something that's silent, that's good and fits in the budget, the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo should be your safe bet. At number 3, we have the Arctic Freezer 13. So this is a 200-watt multi-compatible CPU cooler, and the best thing about this, it's really low noise. So makes really very little to no noise when in ideal conditions, and it's barely audible at even load conditions. It comes with 92mm PWM fans, and you can control the speed from 900 RPM to 2200 RPM. That's where the silence comes in. It retails for about $35, and it's totally worth it if you want a silent build, and if that's what you're looking for. At number 2, we have the Be Quiet Pure Rock BK009. It's a really silent cooler. The company name actually suggests it's Be Quiet, and this is as silent as you can go under 50 bucks. It has 4 6mm heat pipes, which are made out of aluminum. So again, really good heat separation, really good heat dispersion. It is a really low 130-watt TDP. Retails for 41 bucks. Looks good, is big in size, and should keep that CPU cool for overclocking, and if you want a really silent build, which is cool as well at the same time. So the Be Quiet BK009, the Pure Rock cooler, should do the job, and it's one of my favorites as well. Now at number 1, it's my favorite of the bunch. It's the best cooler you can get under 50 bucks, as I think it is, and that is the Epa Aqua Changer. It's a 120mm CPU liquid cooler. So yeah, 50 bucks and you can get a liquid cooler. That's how cheap it's going. You can see some other liquid coolers, but I think this is the trusted one. It is having a 120mm fan in its radiator. It is a single fan radiator, so it should fit most cases, and it has their new hotspot technology, which applies a really big amount of coolant, so it doesn't allow, you know, certain parts of your CPU to be really hot. So that's what the hotspot technology is. It is really silent as well. It's kind of noiseless as it's liquid, and the rad doesn't make any noise as well. It's anti-corrosion, retails for 49 bucks, and the Epa Aqua Changer should be the best cooler for 50 bucks, which you can get for, you know, for gaming or overclocking and all that stuff. Liquid coolers are, you know, certainly the best thing when it comes to overclocking. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. That wraps it up. Big thumbs up. Let me know what other videos that you want to see in the future. You know, any recommendations or suggestions will be taken really kindly, and if I think the video is important, it will be made very soon. So that's been it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Big thumbs up, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.